Football commentary. Spain vs Portugal, not just a luxury friendly. The fact that the 2022 World Cup took place in the winter has turned the tide of world football upside down. The start time of the UEFA Nations League was also pushed up 2 months early. As a result, this little respected tournament suddenly turned into a series of friendly for teams to prepare for the World Cup. In theory, the UEFA Nations League is an official competition. It was born to replace the international friendlies that take place during FIFA Day, but is more competitive because the 55 teams are divided into 4 branches based on qualifications. The promotion and relegation format, plus the encouragement bonus that is the playoff spots to win tickets to the Euro or the World Cup, also make its attraction guaranteed. However, that is just theory. In fact, not all big names are interested in the UEFA Nations League, simply because they have enough strength to earn direct tickets to major tournaments through the qualifying route. Therefore, the UEFA Nations League almost only gives hope to the rest, the teams that are less likely to win the right to the World Cup or Euro. But what is interesting is that both the Iberian Peninsula's teams, Spain and Portugal, are the rare big boys interested in the UEFA Nations League. A Selecao is the champion in the first time the tournament is held in the 2018-19 season. Meanwhile, La Roja is the reigning runner-up of the UEFA Nations League, after a 1-2 defeat to France in the final in October 2021. Spain coach Luis Enrique also attaches great importance to this tournament. Speaking at a press conference a week ago, the 52-year-old strategist once commented, "I like the UEFA Nations League, because of the level of the opponents and because of what we used to do in this tournament." In addition, he also highly appreciated Portugal, saying that the opponent is a team that really aspires to win the cup and has also been crowned. Those were not Lucho's social statements at all. It is possible that his Spain has won a direct ticket to the 2022 World Cup. Meanwhile, Portugal must pass 2 playoffs with Turkey and North Macedonia to enter its name on the incoming flight. Qatari. However, La Roja understands better than anyone about the strength of the neighboring team. Because despite overwhelming Portugal in terms of head-to-head record, won 16, drew 16, lost 6, the last time Spain defeated the opponent was 12 years ago. It was a 1-0 victory in the 8th round of the 2010 World Cup, with the only goal of David Villa. After that match in Cape Town, South Africa, on June 29, 2010, the two teams met 5 more times, and La Roja never won in 90 minutes, draw 4, lost 1. In terms of force, Spain is no better than the opponent. Because while they are still in the midst of a generational transition, Portugal have one of the most coveted squads in Europe with many bright names on all fronts. La Roja's only advantage is playing at home, where they are unbeaten in the last 18 matches in all competitions, won 14, drew 4. That advantage is probably not enough for the team under coach Enrique to think of their first victory in the Iberian Peninsula Derby in 12 years. Except for playing away, Portugal is not inferior to them in terms of performance and also eats away at people. Therefore, a draw like the result of 4/5 previous encounters between the two teams is probably the most likely scenario. And with both Spain and Portugal losing defense pillars Aymeric Laporte and Ruben Dias, this could be a goal-scoring draw. Simon is about to sit on the same plate with Casillas and Zubizarreta. If he plays in the match at Benito Villamarin Stadium, goalkeeper Unai Simon will have 19 consecutive official matches to protect the goal of the Spain team. This number is only inferior to the achievements of 2 La Roja legends, Andoni Zubizarreta, 2 streaks of 49 and 29 matches, and Iker Casillas, 33 games. Simon has now started 18 consecutive official matches for the national team, equal to another monument, Luis Miguel Arconada. Notable statistics: Spain vs Portugal. Spain team scored 2 goals in the last 5 matches in all competitions. Spain team conceded in the last 2/5 matches in all competitions. Portugal team scored more than 2 goals in the last 5 matches in all competitions. The last 2 confrontations between Spain and Portugal did not have a goal. Spain lost the Asian match in 5/7 times the two teams met before. Spain did not win the Asian match in the last 4/5 matches, lost 3, drew 1, and lost the Asian match in the last 8/11 home matches. Portugal did not lose the Asian match in the last 6/8 matches, won 5, drew 1, and won the Asian match in the last 6/9 away matches. Spain vs Portugal 2 matches in a row were drawn with no goals. But in Spain's last 2 matches in all competitions, there were 3 or more goals. Spain owns the last 4/6 matches ending with a score of more than 2.5 goals. While Portugal is much better with the last 7/9 matches ending with similar statistics. It is likely that the upcoming confrontation between the two teams will also have many goals. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos. If you find it interesting, please like, share, follow and comment on requests. Goodbye, see you again.